What does success look like? Why is it some people are really successful in business and others are not? And if I have a look at all the clients that I deal with here at NGO Accounting, I would say it's the ability to basically fall off that horse, fall off it with absolute grace. There's no embarrassment about it. And then being able to go, hey, I need help to get back on that horse. How can I get back on there? And really having that relationship with someone that can help them. Always willing to grow as opposed to being the victim. And this is the worst thing that we can do as business owners, right? We're all learning. No one teaches you how to be a business owner per se. Typically what they do is when they open up a business, they've gone from being an employee to opening up a business. But in that process, they haven't really learned how to be a business owner. In fact, actually, if that business owner that they're working for, that employee has really bad traits, they tend to follow those same bad traits and they get themselves in that cycle of failure. And this is even with our parents. It's like the saying, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Right? And it's so true because we learn so much from our parents by seeing and doing. And those who are successful are those that are able to see that pattern and break it. So the hardest part is actually having a look at yourself and looking at going, what is it I need to change to get to where I want to go? And there's a whole lot of other issues as well, especially a lot of head issues that we need to come through, psychological issues, a lot of thoughts that we tell ourselves in our heads that are definitely not true. So what I would say to you is simple advice when I look at these clients that are successful is they started small. They always started small and their problems became bigger and bigger, but they learnt skills to overcome small problems. So when they had bigger problems in business, they were much easier to deal with. But the truth of it all is it's really all about saying, hey, what is the problem? I'm going to deal with it. How can I overcome it? And really wanted to achieve that goal. So guys, if you are struggling in your business and whatever's happening, as much as there might be external factors that may have led you to where you're at, there's also probably a lot more internal factors that you need to look at. And one thing I would agree with so many people is that business is hard. It is hard. Don't be hard on yourself, but also be accountable to looking at what's happening in your own business, in your own backyard, and don't be the victim. And then once you have that mindset, you'll be able to win. Any comments? Leave them below.